Hello and welcome back to episode 47 of our Oxygen Not Included Let's Play series on the Quality of Life upgrade. We are finishing up our Slickster Ranch here. Set this to Slickstas. And I guess Slickster Larva as well. And let's start wrangling ourselves up some Slicksters. Grab this plastic and make our critter trap. We're going to set this priority to be ultra high. Oh yeah. Sunny disposition, Stinky. He's so happy. Did it immediately... Nope. Alright, we got one. How hot is this critter trap going to get? It is currently at 45 degrees, and now we need to get the Slicksters up to here as soon as possible. Stinky, can you do this? Perfect. Bring them up here, Stinky. We're also going to set this to be a very high priority. And we're going to set this to be... larva eggs. Set that to be a high priority. Alright. And now our happy little Slickster is gonna run around here and be happy. Okay. Let's work on our other stuff here. So, we are still interested in finding a way up to space. That's relatively convenient for us to get to. So far, one of the easiest routes seems to be just extending this ladder up. We'll have to deal with a little bit of hydrogen. We can do that. I mean, we can just let it rise effectively. We can start doing some stuff over here as well. We'll need to set up some drywall, but that's not too much of an issue. Yeah. Maybe just setting up... We need to set up basically a dock location. And that's really the only tricky part of the moment, is finding a good location for that. So this kind of big area here is not too great for us. We don't want a lot of chlorine falling down into our base. This might end up being just sort of a dead end. I don't mind a little bit falling down, but not a whole area of it like this, I suppose. No. Oop. See if you guys are running around there. But yeah, we want to set up a research station, ultimately, and we want to set up a little bit of solar power, and we want to set up some network scanners so that we aren't being destroyed by meteors as we do so. So I think the plan is to kind of dig our way out around here, get to the security door. This will give us perhaps a good area that's drywalled off to set up a little docking station for exosuits and whatnot. In fact, while we're at it, I think we should queue up a few more Atmos suits. 6 sounds good. We'll set up a couple more snazzy suits while we are at it. Mainly we're just going to go up here and we're going to dig. And what we're going to want to set up is a number of things. We're going to want to set up a vacuum tube to get people up here quickly, because this is a pretty far distance to travel. We're going to need to set up those stations. We want to set up some sort of way of getting oxygen up there, because relying on diffusion is not going to work too great once we have a bunch of people up here breathing the stuff in. We also need to get oxygen up here for the exosuits, ultimately. We're also going to need to work a little bit on having enough area to set up all the buildings that we need to set up for space. Here's the edge of the map right here. let's see. If we set up right, let's take some thought. It's possible I should be doing this off camera, but I think showing the thought process also kind of helps. So I want to dig out here, and I want to start making my way to here. We're going to drywall off all of this area. Whoops. Space exposure, space exposure, space exposure. These are all going to have space exposure as well. Alright. So we're going to dig this out, but we're also just going to be going with drywall throughout here. Alright. Like so. Submit a bioscan. And maybe this is a nice area to start off in. We'll see. But it's kind of inconvenient because of the route we've had to take. We'll have to straighten it out a little bit. And I'm not sure what our approach to that will be at the moment. Yeah, that's a little rough. But this will give us an area to scout out. We're also going to work on probably finding an area out here to go through. We also just want to reach these wheezeworts, so maybe that's also an important goal. Yeah, sure. Alright, let's also work our way up here. What's around here? Igneous rock, of course. Ladder up with some igneous rock. And dig our way out. Like so. And I think we are actually just going to ladder up here. So I don't really want stuff melting and getting down here. I'd like to limit that if possible. And we'll dig this out, and I think we can... It's hard to tell, but nope, I guess not. Yeah, we will dig this out. And actually, we'll make ourselves a little ladder up here. And crack into this cold biome. So expanding out that direction. Our Slickster Ranch is up and running. We just need to get ranchers down here to groom these Slicksters. I think we would like to set up another critter trap. Right here is fine. And get some more Slicksters in there. Alright. Everybody's got jobs to do. And yeah, we're also going to want to start thinking about where in our base we are going to want to set up our vacuum tube stations. That ultimately is going to be something we want to accomplish. In the meantime, how about we do a little bit of fire pole work here. And encourage a little bit of downward mobility here. I think this area right here is of particular importance. I think we'll probably set up the little vacuum tube drop points, like right here and right here. And this one can go up and this one can go down. That way people can reach these areas faster. We also potentially want to get this area a little bit more temperate. It's not hugely important, but just setting up, basically saying this will be sort of the floor of, this will be the hot area, this will be the cold, a little bit cooler area. Could be nice. Okay. Let's let people chug along at that. Explore out these areas. Yeah, this is just really awkward the way things are right now. Are these unreachable? Ice and snow, right? So potentially ice and snow just should be getting pumped in here. Surface breach. Yep. Let's just increase the priority of all this stuff. Set up our drywall. Everyone's running up there. Get into here and start seeing what we can find. We have a lot of oxygen here, and we just need it to diffuse up. So I suppose we just dig out some more of this to help improve that. Now that we're getting the drywall up, and we have so many people working up there. Yeah, alright. We're getting there. We're getting there. Alright, so Slickster Ranch, growing that, drywalling up this area, improving the airflow, that way we can get a little bit more oxygen into these areas as we seal them off from the vacuum. This is granite. We also have mafic rock. It's nice and chilly, as a lot of things in space tend to be, until they heat up from asteroids hitting everything. Drywall all of this up. Perfect. Submit a bioscan, if I haven't already clicked that already. We need a little bit more ladder here, don't we? That's fine. Ooh, okay. Not quite what we wanted, but still decent. I don't really like these voles that much. Fill out our database here for posterity. And let's rummage through these lockers, get ourselves some stuff. Cool vests, huh? Sure. I can dig it. Alright. Let's go ahead and mop up this, I guess. Huh, okay. So this is not quite what we were looking for. There's a neural vacillator here, which is nice. And there's another cold biome over here. So this is fine. But probably not the area that we want to set up our... Ooh. Narcoleptic interior decorator, diver's lungs. Not a big fan of interior decorator, but this is fine. Joshua. Got 4 athletics, 4 digging. That's good enough for me. Diver's lungs is the reason we're taking him. Welcome to the team, and let's get you started on a job here. Where are you, Joshua? Am I crazy? Did I not print him? Did I... Oh, no. Oh, no. Did I not print Joshua? Did I accidentally delete him? Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, that was not what I intended to do. I went a little bit too fast there and accidentally deleted a dupe we wanted to take. The stipulation was take all diver's lungs people, and I guess we have failed it because we accidentally deleted one. He was a fairly good one, too. We have accepted a lot of diver's lungs people who aren't very impressive, and we just deleted one who was perfectly fine. Oh, that's depressing. Okay. Let's improve this priority a little bit. How's this guy doing? He's been groomed. Producing some crude oil for us, sure. Alright. We need to get some ranchers. More ranchers. I think is one of the big plans here. How are these doing? Diamond. Diamond and fossil. Yep. You do not have enough fossil? Really? Am I crazy? There's, oh, 11.4 kilograms, not tons. Sure. Makes sense. Well, in that case, let's dig out a little bit more. No harm in that. Alright, second slickster down here. We could leave it at 2. I'm a little bit worried that these guys will still just drown. So getting them to a safer place seems like a good idea. Huh. What are the temperatures like here? 25 degrees, 17. Okay, this is all fine. This is all fine. This is turned off, these are on. We want to run a little bit more of this. 13.7 cycles. Yeah, I think we are fine running this a little bit more. Out of lime because we're out of fossil. Well, we're solving that problem. Yeah, this temperature's fine for me as well. Okay, good to go. Yeah, so this I do not think is the area we want to go into. Has a nice little supply of oxygen, effectively, but that's not really enough. We don't have just a naturally built out area. This is kind of inconvenient to run vacuum tubing to. I don't really see a good way to just make our way up there. And it's not convenient even if we were doing it just because of the way our base is set up at this moment. So we're going to work on a little bit different direction then. How are we doing over here? Making through here at a decent clip. This is reachable. Yeah, we're going to get some more Wheezeworts. Set them up in our base. Cool things down even a little bit more. Potentially want to cool off this. Probably not though. I think we're fine letting that stay the way it is. Let's deconstruct this. We're fine with gas flow here now. Everything's really just high pressure, so we're not hurting in any way there. And let's set up a couple flower pots for the new Wheezeworts that we're going to get. Submit bioscan, might as well get that queued up. This is snow. It's a little inconvenient. Let's take out this. Ladder our way here. And just generally explore this area, see what we can find. This is all fine. This will slowly fill up, probably in the next activity cycle. But I think we have enough room. How are these slicksters doing? Tame! And reproduction going up. Perfect. I don't have to individually select eggs, right? have this set at continuous. Do I have to select eggs for incubation still? I thought this was changed with the... My understanding was that you no longer needed to select individual eggs with the incubator. That the new update changed that. Because that was kind of an obnoxious thing from before. This guy's happy and tame and groomed. This guy's still a little wild. Alright. Let's grab ourselves another Slickster. Yeah. Let's grab ourselves another Slickster. No. There we go. Alright. Let's start working on that. Okay. So, Slickster's up and running. We are still digging around for a good location to set up our vacuum tubes, to set up a little space base. This I do not quite think is the location we want to get to. We could still set it up as like a little starting point. I'm not enthusiastic about it though, because we're not going to be able to really set up vacuum tubes. This is not a great area for that. Just because of this bend right here, really. Where to crack in? Yeah, let's just continue exploring the map. I do like to get to the space stuff because the space stuff is cool, but there's nothing like important to the survival of our colony in space. It's really just there, I think, largely for the cool factor. And more important is probably getting around out here and getting around out here, finding more stuff to find. Yeah. Still not sure why this larva egg is not being picked up and put in the incubator. I have chosen larva egg, right? No, okay, that's the problem. I apparently did not click the button. Alright. So they will go grab the larva egg and put it in here and incubate it, and we'll be good to go. In fact, that might be the way that we pick up the rest of these Slicksters at this point, is just by waiting for them to drop eggs and then going. Did we not get another one? I only have 2 up here, did I not? I don't know. In any case, all the CO2 is being pumped down here. That's fine. We're going to have plenty of CO2 up here. I'm happy with the way everything has gone. I think we're going to call the episode here. Slickster Ranch up and running. And we're just going to explore out and find more of these areas for resources and whatnot. In fact, before I close things out, are there any... Yeah, we've already seen this carbon dioxide vent. We'll look for any more vents and whatnot, because those could make a big impact on our choices as well. Alright, gonna cut things here, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.